Hi children, this is your A Nurse. Welcome you to Mathematics for All Examinations channel. Today in our lesson we read about angles, lines and triangles. So to begin with, let us try to understand certain definitions. Angle. What is an angle? To raise OA and OB. OA and OB having a common endpoint. Having a common endpoint. Yet common endpoint is what? O. O is your common endpoint. Clear? Having a common endpoint is called an angle. It is called an angle. Clear? So what is an angle? An angle is two rays OA and OB. Two rays OA and OB having a common endpoint. OA and OB are two rays. And these two rays have a common endpoint. O. Clear? So the angle formed is called as angle AOB. So this one is called angle AOB. Clear? How do we write? We write like this: angle AOB. How do we write? Angle AOB. Or we can write like this also. How? A O B on top of O, like this we did. So in any manner we can show either like this or like this also, angle AOB. Clear? So what are these OA and OB? OA and OB are called arms of the angle and O is called its vertex. What is O? O is its vertex and OA and OB are called the arms of the angle AOB. Clear? So now next. What is interior of an angle? What is an interior of an angle? The interior of an angle AOB is the set of all points in its plane which lie on the same side of OA as a B and also on the same side of OB and as a B. So this is the complete plane. This is the complete plane. Suppose any point is lying. Suppose if I take point P, this point P is said to be lying in the interior of angle AOB. This point P is said to be lying in the interior. That means this P point is in between the rays OA and OB. In between the rays OA and OB. Understood? So this entire plane mark is called interior of an angle. So now next, exterior of an angle. Exterior of an angle. The exterior of an angle AOB is the set of all those points in its plane which do not lie on the angle or in its interior. That means if any point is not lying in the inner part of this OA and OB in this inner plane, not lying in this inner plane, then that point is said to be exterior point. You see, P and Q, these 2 points are lying in the exterior of the angle AOB. This P is outside this ray OB. This Q is outside the ray Q. I think you understood what is the exterior part of an angle, this complete part, the complete plane is called the exterior of an angle. So now let us understand the definition of certain angles. Right angle. What is a right angle? An angle whose measure is 90 degrees, is 90 degrees is called a right angle. Acute angle. What is an acute angle? An angle whose measure is more than 0 degrees but less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. Any angle more than 0 degrees and less than 90 is called an acute angle. Next, obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. That means it should be more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Obtuse. Next, straight angle. An angle whose measure is 180 degrees. It is called a straight angle. Clear? Next, reflex angle. Reflex angle. An angle whose measure is more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees is called reflex angle. More than 180 degrees, remember, but less than 360 degrees. What is a complete angle? Complete angle means an angle whose measure is 360 degrees. Whose measure is 360 degrees is called a complete angle. So equal angles. When do we call two angles equal? When do we call two angles equal? Two angles are said to be equal if they have the same measurement. When they have the same measurement, then we call those two angles as equal angles. Next, complementary angles. What are complementary angles? Two angles are said to be complementary. Two angles A and B said to be complementary if the sum of their measures is 90 degrees. That means suppose your angle A, suppose your angle A is 60 degrees and angle B is equal to 30 degrees. What is sum of angle A and angle B? 60 plus 30. So these two angles, angle A and angle B, are called complementary angles. Understood? We can take another example also. What is that? Suppose angle A is 40 degrees and angle B is equal to 50 degrees. Then also angle A plus angle B will be 90 degrees. So in this case also we call angle A and angle B are complementary. Clear? So now next definition, supplementary angles. Two angles are said to be supplementary if their sum of their measures is 180 degrees. So suppose two angles are given, angle A and angle B. Angle A measures 130 degrees. Angle B measures 50 degrees. What is the sum of angle A and angle B? Sum of angle A and angle B is 180 degrees. So here angle A and angle B are called supplementary. I think you understood. We have to take the sum. If the sum is equal to 180 degrees, then those two angles are said to be supplementary. When the sum is equal to 90 degrees, then the angles are said to be complementary. Clear? I think you understood today's lesson nicely. Clear? So next. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.